Yay. Grand Rising. Mama Queenie, Grand Rising. What's up with y'all? Y'all ready to get it? We gonna see what it do. What it do? What it do though? We gonna see what it do though. Grand Rising, loved ones. We are blessed to see another day. Yes, let's get it. Grand Rising, Trees. I see you in the building. Oh, let me set my thing right here.
We wanna I
don't know. I didn't hear that. I don't know. How you doing? How y'all good? Okay. Okay, Rainy watching at work in our meeting. Today we are going to revisit one of my first, I want to say in-depth topics. It was one of the more fun shows I had when I first started. I really learned a lot from it. It's the 7 levels of love by Greek definition to the levels of love, and they are so accurate. It's just something that I think from time to time you gotta go back and look at and analyze your relationships, because every relationship has a level of care and love involved. So you got to figure out what applies to you in each particular relationship, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So the first one is Eros. This is it's pretty common. It's a common type of love. It's passion, lust, sexual attraction, and everything we think of when we think of the TV version of love. Unsurprisingly, this type of love was named after the Greek god of love and fertility. Okay, now, Eros is the type of love that most experts agree this is not the type of love that you would like to have. Let me fix the camera a little bit. That you would like to have for a relationship. Hey, Grand Rising Keys, Grand Rising OneLoveFam.com. Eros. Oh, let me record on this thing. Eros is the type of love that fades quickly, right? You're enchanted and oh man, this woman looks so good. This man is so handsome, and you have a lust for the body. It has no real emotional ties. It's just this is your type of this person is to your liking, your preference, body type, complexion, whatever it may be. There's something about this person. It could be their laugh, their eyes. Something about this person that draws you into them, that makes you want them physically. Again, Eros is a physical type of love, a sexual attraction. Grand Rising, dimps. Grand Rising. It is, like I said again, a fleeting type of love. It's not just because you lust after someone or you are sexually attracted to them does not mean that will be a great benefit towards a relationship with that person. It's always a plus. It's always a plus, but you got to remember, a physical attraction and a physical love is a lot different from emotional ties, right? So that's Eros. That's number one. Jump in the comments, you guys. We really need to get these comments moving. I don't care if y'all spam the chat with one love or whatever it is, but engagement with the audience is big on moving us up that list, so y'all keep that in mind. We're going to go to Philia. I hope I'm saying that one right. I was going to try to learn how to say all of these correctly, but we'll see. Philia, affectionate, friendly love. Those soul-to-soul bonds. It encompasses the love shared between friends and intimate family members, and is characterized by loyalty and trust. This is most commonly the type of love that you have between two friends. Two friends. An affectionate, I care about you. I can trust you. Remember yesterday, we talked about trust or lack thereof. So, one love or no love. And we own love right now. We own love. But loyalty and trust. We talk about that all the time. Loyalty and trust. Trust is that word that pops up anytime you're talking about relationships. Trust. Remember we were talking about friends. And a true friend will never violate that trust. So philia is an affectionate, friendly love. A love that I have for all my friends. It's just a general love, and they come with my loyalty. Now I think this is storge. I think it's I don't think it's stored. I have to really look this one up. But this is unconditional love that parents have for their children. It is a protective, kinship-based love that embodies approval, sacrifice, and acceptance. Okay? Now, this is the love that obviously you're going to have for your children. This is, this ain't rocket science, okay? Trust definitely plays a big part in any relationship. Facts. Any relationship, dimps. That's real. Keish, I see you, Keish. Keish, you ain't missed a show. I see you, girl. Okay, perfect attendance. Okay. Okay, perfect attendance. Make sure when y'all get a chance, y'all go subscribe to The Real with Rini. We on that push, y'all. So I'm going to keep, jumping in there and letting y'all know. Go subscribe on YouTube, The Real with Rini. Hit her with some thumbs up, some comments. Let's get her channel monetized. That's the goal. Now, this next type of love, agape. This is the love that is most associated with our family, our one love family, right? Agape is a one-of-a-kind love. It's an empathetic, selfless love for others that includes a love for God, nature, strangers, and the less fortunate. Agape. This is a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, but most people know about agape. It's the type of love that that you see within the community. It's the type of love that you see amongst charities. It's the type of love that you see amongst caring individuals. Like if you have any level of caring for humanity, that is an agape type of love, right? Like when I spend time, it's also tied into like nature. So when I spend time in my garden and I'm really caring for the plants and doing everything that I can to help it grow, that's agape. It touches into nature and a more spiritual connection. Okay, agape is a selfless, universal love. Selfless. And that is one of the principles that One Love is founded on. Hey, Royalty Grand Rising, I see you in the building. Y'all get that chat moving. Make sure you share it to any social media you can. Matter of fact, while I'm doing that, let me share this to my Twitter real quick. Just real quick. It won't take but a second. Boom. I am the King Dopest on Twitter, in case y'all didn't know. Alright, let's get back to that. But, yeah, agape. I love this love. I mean, the first time I did this show, it was kind of the love that everybody kind of, it was the kind of love everybody kind of gravitated towards as far as the definition and whatnot. I mean, you can relate to agape. You really can. Now, this next one, I really don't know if I'm pronouncing. Ludus, playful, flirtatious love. Ludus is an easy, breezy love. Playful, flirtatious, non-committal. Ludus is having a crush on someone, then acting on it. It is the infatuated phase that occurs in the early stages of romance. You see, hey, Kiki, you made it, Kiki. Oh, I gotta play your shit. Oh my God. I gotta play it. Kiki. Ludus, playful, flirtatious. You see a lot of this on live streaming. When people first, you see a lot of this on the internet. I see it every day. I see it every single day. A playful, flirtatious love. I see that every single day on the internet. We do. Especially when two people, and it's kind of it's fun to watch when you see two people kind of connect, especially within a live stream. And you watch the comments and how the comments is kind of, it's a trip. It's a trip. We watch it all the time. I know all of y'all see it. We see it every single day, right? People shooting they shot right in the comments. And it starts out playful and flirtatious, but a lot of times it does end up headed towards a different kind of love. One of these other type of loves. Now, this next one, This is the ultimate love I believe that everybody strives for. Um, the Greek believe that pragma is what you achieve when you combine a lot of these other levels of loves together, right? When you have Eros, um, Storge, when you have these other kind of loves and they're combined together, this is the ultimate type of love. Agape is beautiful, right? But when you're talking for an individual, this is the ultimate love. Is a love that looks long-term. Pragma is a love that is seen in many long-term marriages and friendships, right? Pragma is also considered a love of two people working together for a common goal. Two people working in unison to achieve something over the long term. And it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. When you have pragma, one of the main elements of that is respect. It has a lot to do with you really respect this other person so much. You have so much love for this person and so much respect for this person that you are totally committed in any and every endeavor that you guys choose together. Like you are totally committed for the long haul. So this is the love. This is the love that we all strive for. A life love. A life love. Something that you don't have to doubt. You don't have to be concerned about. It, like I said, it encompasses a lot of the other levels of love as far as the trust, the physical attraction, the spiritual connection, connecting on a spiritual level. So pragma is the love that we all seek. Now, you guys got to remember, the reason I'm talking about this primarily is if I love you, if I tell you I love you, that does not mean that I want to sleep with you. If I tell you I love you and I truly love you, that does not mean that I'm trying to begin some type of romantic relationship. I really love this topic because it really encompasses all the levels of love throughout that I have for my people in the One Love family, right? I have a familial type of love for a lot of y'all. I have a friendship type of love with a lot of y'all, right? I mean, let's be quite honest. Even there's excuse me, good golly, Miss Molly. The philia is a love for family and friends. Like, because I've come into this a lot. Okay, let's say, for instance, let's use as an example. Eros, physical love, a lust, attraction. There's been times when I've had people that have had that Eros type of love for me, but I love them on a different one of the love level, on a different level, right? I have a different type of love for them. However, when you don't have the same type of love that they have for you, Eros, it becomes a problem. It becomes, now you're in a dilemma. Because, me, I'm not the type, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to say anything rude or disrespectful. Nobody likes rejection. But there are levels to love. It's just like that, our love run deep. So many people let me see, have never experienced the deeper forms of love, so they only know one or two kinds. That's true. But this is why you want to bring it to your attention, because, like I said, I would really hope that the people viewing this will look at these levels of love and apply it to the relationships that they have already. You know? Yeah. and then you also know, like, what to strive for. Like I said, pragma is the ultimate type of love. And it's not only shared by couples, though. It's not only shared by couples. It's shared by friends as well. So don't get that part misconstrued. It is shared by friends as well. So when I say pragma is the ultimate type of love, right? When I look at like Queen Dopus, for example, it's a long-standing friendship and relationship, and it's long term. No matter how much we fuss and disagree, it's a long-term relationship. Our friendship, and we do have a common goal. We have a common goal. That is the vision of One Love and its members to be successful, to be able to help people, to be able to make a change in society, make a change in our communities. So we do have that pragmatic type of love, right? We do have that, that is the ultimate level of love, and it's centered and based around respect and commitment and these type of things, right? So let's get to the last of the 7, and then we're going to see how it all tie in. Now, Philautia, I hope I'm saying that right. This is one of the most important ones on the whole list, y'all. Philautia is a self-love, which the ancient Greeks saw as a healthy, necessary love of oneself that made it possible to give and receive love from other people. What? Read that last part. Made it possible to give and receive love from other people. What? I mean, self-love. Self-love. Now, this is, to me, where everything needs to start. Because I truly don't feel like enough people love themselves. Yeah, everybody talk a good one. I'm this, I'm that, I'm so confident. But lying underneath is the self-doubt, the insecurities. You know what I mean? The unknown, the fear of the unknown. But when you have love of self, you're not concerned what others think. You know who you are. You're not controlled by another's comments or put downs. You know what I mean? Also, on the opposite end of that spectrum is you're not easily, egotistical. And you're not going to take certain things and let them really blow your ego out of proportion to where you're just too much to deal with. Self-love. Understanding who you are. Tomorrow, and let me put that over here on here. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about, tomorrow's Thursday, legacy. So I won't forget. I'm trying to be better, y'all. I'm writing stuff down, okay? I'm writing stuff down. Let's see what the comments got to say. If you don't love yourself, how can you truly love anyone else? Yeah, it seems so simple, Dims. Dims, it seems so simple. However, I ain't gonna be calling no names and nothing like that out on the show. However, I am around quite a few people that they have these insecurities, but they mask it with this overconfident, type of persona. I'm this, I'm that, I ain't worried about it. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is you can see right through that. You can see right through it. You can see right through it. What Tree say? You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself, but first before you have any kind of love for someone else. It's true. It's true. But again, like I said, you really think about the relationships that you deal with on a regular basis, even if it's not a daily. You think about the 7 levels of love and where they fit into or apply to your relationships. I often think about it. I often think about, oh, okay, me and this girl like my sister. We have a sisterly type of love. And you can see it in the way that we interact with each other. Or you might be like, oh, we have a playful, flirtatious love. And that's fine. Because there's a lot of humor that's involved in that. When you flirting and playful and this, that, and the other. Oh, girl, you look good today. Oh, dopest, you looking like a whole. That's fun. Most people base the love for themselves off of what other people think of them. Facts. That is very, very true. What do you think of yourself? And it's okay to not be happy with every part of yourself. It's okay. Because these are the areas that we talked about. If y'all haven't noticed the direction I've started this whole reboot of my channel on, it's about self-improvement. Right? I'm in a state of self-improvement. I'm in a state of growth right now. I was always taught anything stagnant dies, right? And I felt like I was becoming stagnant, stuck in the same place, stuck doing the same things. So therefore, I didn't really have that philosophy. I didn't really have that self-love. I was really doubting myself. Like, man, So then you have to say to them, man, dopest, jump off the porch, man. Get out there and go get it. It's not easy to have self-love. But once you get to that place, nothing else matters. Yeah. And sometimes it comes with maturity. Sometimes it comes with, having someone come into your life that shows you your worth, that shows you, that makes you feel something. Then in turn, like, oh, you see something in yourself that you never saw before. It is a lot of factors and variables that go into you being awakened. Is like maybe I should say. You know what I mean? Like, wake up. You are you. Be the best version of you can be. When you're the best version of you, it's the law of attraction. It's the law of attraction. I don't know if some of y'all young bucks in here ever heard of Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong, right? That's one thing after another. Well, that's based upon energy. That's based upon your energy. The energy that you're emitting into the universe. Now, some people say, oh, man, I don't know about that. And look, when I do these shows and people are getting something good from them, I feel that energy is reciprocated. Not by you, but just by nature, by the laws of attraction. Good things happen to me when I do good things. Right? Sometimes something happens that's not good, but you know how to deal with it. You have this in like what I like to say, this internal fortitude, you know, to push through. You have that reserve in you that, okay, if I fail, I could bounce back. That's, that a lot of that has to do with you loving yourself and knowing your abilities and capabilities. Like, so really think about what y'all consider love. What kind of love should be in your relationship? If it's just a Eros, well, I suggest that you fulfill that physical need and not move on into a relationship with that person if that's all that you're attracted to is the physical. Because ultimately, you're going to need emotional, a spiritual connection. You're going to need that. Right, God created us all special. We all have a purpose. Find it. See what happens when you show up, damn. You coming in here with some good stuff, girl.
Oh my God.
See, you bringing something good to the table. I like these comments today, y'all. Queen said, "One love, always and forever." That's what I'm saying. If you don't love yourself, how can you truly love anyone else? That one's stuck. That's stuck. That sticks with me. When we just last night, think about it. We were having a conversation with, I don't know if I still, at this point, the next day, I don't know if it was a male or a female, but they didn't really have conviction in who they were. That's why it stuck with me, not because of what they are, but it stuck with me because they were so, like, they didn't have a self-love. Because when you have a self-love, that means you proud of whatever you are. Gay, straight, male, female, transgender, transsexual. It doesn't matter. If you have love of yourself, it kind of shows. You can feel it. You can feel it. So it was a trip yesterday. We was watching this person. I was having these thoughts last night. Like, they seem real. Like, even when they answering the question, it's just like, well, yeah, it could have been a little bit of that lean they was on too. I'm gonna keep it real, but that's neither here nor there. You can kind of sense if somebody has self-love. It don't take a whole bunch of conversations. It don't take a year of knowing somebody to kind of get the sense that this person has love of themselves. Say it again, Sugar T. Communication is the key. And if y'all been paying attention over the last couple weeks, okay. If y'all been paying attention over the last couple, man, I try to knock all my things over. The last couple weeks, there's a few things that are constants, right? Is trust, loyalty, and most of all, communication. Nah. Communication. If you cannot properly convey to me how you feel, there is no way that we are going to come to some kind of common ground, right? Communication. I really feel like I have real great communication skills with a lot of people in here. You know what's crazy? The closer you are to someone, the better your communication skills have to be. So if I talk to someone every single day, it behooves me to have a better line of communication. Like, it should be a constantly evolving thing. Okay, I love y'all. Gotta head to work. Have a great day at work, Dimps. Again, I appreciate you so much for coming and sharing your thoughts on this topic. Let me see what we looking like on time. So we're gonna quickly run through them again. I am gonna put the definition. I mean, not the definition. I will be putting a link. Remember, one love and no love. For the people in the back, ooh, we hitting hard. Ooh. We hitting hard. One love. It's the no love part for me. Shout out to my haters. You know what's so funny? My trolls. I just want to throw this in here. Like y'all seen yesterday, I got trolled literally from the time that I got on Miko yesterday, all the way through till I got off. Whether it was people trolling my phone, whether it was people in my broadcast that I never seen before trolling me. I got trolled all day yesterday. I thought that was just like all day. You gotta have a thick skin for this kind of thing, man. So knowledge of self is key. Knowledge of self. And so tomorrow, we're gonna be talking about legacy. Like, what is your legacy gonna be? Because I see a lot of people talking about how much money they got and all the material things that they have. You can't take that with you. You definitely can't. All the people are gonna have is the memories of you, which constitutes your legacy. And part of your legacy is your children. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, legacy. But we're going to go through these real quick again. Eros. Remember, y'all, that's for some of y'all hottie thotties out here. This is just the general human nature, lust. This is more like it's an animal magnetism right here. Okay? Romantic, passionate love of the body. Okay, don't forget, that's of the body. Then you got philia, affectionate, friendly love. The love you may have for an old friend from school, or your bowling buddy that's in the bowling league. Do they even still have bowling leagues with everything that's going on? Okay, storge, unconditional familial love. It should be the love. A-tip odds. Thank you for joining. This is the love that you should have for your One Love family members. And the bad part of your legacy is the wounds you leave behind. Yeah, that's especially if you have your legacy includes a lot of negativity. Agape, this is universal. This is the one everybody is most familiar with when it comes to the 7 Greek levels of love. It's a one-of-a-kind love. It truly is. When you can love thy neighbor, you can love the homeless person down the street and care about what's going on with them, you have this selfless, universal love, right? Ludus, playful, flirtatious love. This is a love, like I said, we see a lot of times in live streaming. There's a lot of, and see, okay, let's talk about this number 5 real quick. Because a lot of people take number 5 and then they want to act like it's this. A committed, long-lasting love, right? This is a committed, when y'all all in. Pragma is, to me, is the crown jewel of love. Like, that is where you want to go with love. But a lot of people take 5 and try to turn it into 6. You know what I mean? A lot of people take lettuce and try to turn it into no. No, it's not the same. Again, this is something that you see in the beginning. Like when they say the honeymoon phase of a relationship, when everything's all, rose petals and golden paved roads, right? And then last but not least, you got Philosia, is a self-love. And this is the one, and I'm glad it's number 7. It should be the last one that we do talk about off of this list. Because this is where I want you guys to really start. Really, this is where, because until we get some level of Philosia, then the other ones won't fall in place. It's just not gonna happen. You have to learn to love yourself. If that's anything anybody takes away from this today, there's a lot I want y'all to take away from today's show. Primarily figuring out like where your relationships fall into with these levels of love. But most importantly, I want everybody to understand, I say it every day. Do I or do I not? Before I leave y'all. Good morning. Couldn't comment from. That's cool, Jess. I'm just glad you showed up, loved one. Remember, you guys got to come back in like an hour or so and put some comments up under this thing. You guys did great with the comments this week, man. I appreciate each and every one of them. But that's where we at. Analyzing and because I'm trying to love myself more. That's why I set goals. That's why I'm working on better friendships. That's why I'm trying to be I'm not trying. I'm going to be a better version of me today than I was yesterday. I'm going to be a better version of me today than I was yesterday. Because I have love of self. I love myself. That does not mean I do not realize I am flawed. But half the battle, right, is accepting and understanding and taking accountability for the flaws that you have. But I tell y'all every day, if nobody told you that they love you, they believe in you, that you have value and worth, I tell you your worth every day. Because you guys are worth something to me. You need to see that own worth within yourself. It's true. It's true. And I can honestly, I've known some of y'all so long. I can tell not only which levels of love that we fall under, but I can also tell the lack of self-love in some people and others that mask it with this overconfidence, right? It's the truth. I could see it. I'm around y'all the majority of the day, every day for the last 7 years. I can see the people that mask their lack of self-love with this overconfidence, braggadocio, as opposed to the ones that you ain't really got to say nothing if you have love of self. It's nothing needs to be said. It's something you're doing mentally, spiritually, within yourself, analyzing yourself, self-reflection, what they call soul searching. A lot of people nowadays, because of the internet, social media, a lot of people don't take time to think. I like to take that time to just think. Yeah, do it. Try it. No TVs, no radios. A lot of times, I just, especially when I come out here, that's why my garden is my safe zone. It's my little piece of heaven on earth. Is because I go out to that garden a lot of times and I just sit there analyzing myself, where I could be better, where I fell short. Because you got a lot of people in here think they poo-poo don't stink. And I'm here to tell you, light the incense, motherfucker, because it does. Because it does. Get some candles, cause your poo poo does stink. Get some candles or something. Okay, some Febreze. Yeah. You gonna have a lot of people. Oh, I love myself. I love how I look. Girl, I'm comfortable in my skin. But, I mean, you could lie to everybody else. But when you start lying to yourself and believing those lies, it's not gonna be good. So again, you want to take day by day these things that we are talking about, because I do, while I'm researching them, while I'm talking to you about them. Right, right. And we have a connection there. I mean, we already was connected, but see, we connecting on a different level, right? We connecting on the gardening and let me see. That's what we were talking about earlier when it comes to agape. It's a love of nature, getting in tune with nature. Yeah. And I know that's, gardening ain't for everybody, but just even a appreciation of nature. If you got a park, if you got somewhere, like I used to go to the park and stream all the time. I used to go to the park and just sit in the grass and stare at the trees and listen to the birds, things like that. With no thoughts of the outside world, just only thoughts of what's going on with me. Like, real talk, what's going on with me. Because it all starts here. Again, the energy and vibrations that you emit into the universe is a lot of times again, laws of attraction. There's so many sayings, and I always tell people, you think people made these little sayings up for no reason? Misery loves company, right? All these little types of sayings, because it's true. It's true. When you start thinking, oh man, everything going wrong today, 9 times out of 10, guess what? Even stuff that's not even that important, you're going to make it a big deal. Like, oh man, I spilled my coffee. Everything, I lost my keys. Sometimes these are just instances in life, and things happen. But some people create this negative energy, which, continues throughout the day. I used to always say this. Let's start by having a great day today and take that energy and roll it into tomorrow. So then now we got 2 great days back to back. And do the same thing. Oh man, you look up, you done had a great week. Then a great month. And you look back, hopefully in your elderly years, and you've had a great life. So, you don't want to let the energy die out. You want to keep that good, positive energy, even if it's just from, that's why I like doing this in the morning. I mean, I don't like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I love y'all getting this word in to start your day. Right, Rini. Right. Make sure y'all, I'm pushing everybody's social media. So send me a screenshot to my Instagram, or if you have my phone number, so I can promote your social media on my channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe to The Real with Rini on YouTube. We gonna get her monetized. She just needs the followers, y'all. So let's get that happening. That's something that we can control. Those followers. It's free. Grand Rising Boo Boo is in the building. Y'all know I love love. Like, y'all know I'm in love with everything. You know what I mean? I'm in love with this fan. I go hard when it comes to love. Throughout the day, That's why it's not good to take calls before 12. Look, I need everybody to do that. Even if it's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you could sneak that in, some type of meditative activity, some type of, if it's just you meditating, but you guys really need to take a little bit more time because it's going to be beneficial in the long run, to get that self-love, understanding to love yourself, love the good things about you, and change the things that you feel are deficiencies in your character. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Surround yourself with good people. Eliminate the negative energy. Because, again, you can't help anybody that don't want to be helped. I can sit here and tell y'all this and talk to y'all till my face is blue, right? But if you're not receiving, which I forget which one it was about being able to receive love. See, that's why I want to study these so I can get it down pat. Yeah, but that number 7, that philosophy, that is the love that, like, you guys, when we leave out of here today, that's something that we all need to work on. That's what I'm gonna be working on, loving myself more. Because if you love yourself, right, it's gonna push you to do other things, like take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your diet. Make sure the people around you feel loved. Yeah. We're going to create a real love train, man. Like, this is just the beginning. I am totally committed to this cause. I spend an hour with y'all, right, on this show. The hour I spend on this show, we accomplish more than I do in the 8 to 10 hours I spend on Miko every day. Because you guys come here with open ears, open hearts, ready to get the information, ready to get something positive out of the show, as opposed to, talking down to somebody, demeaning somebody. Hey, this is Laura from Miko. Not been on for a year, but much love. Well, hey, girl, I appreciate you coming through. Yes, I do. That's love. That's love. Free love is the best love. Y'all come in here, man. Just spending time with me is a blessing. We can get we can get anything back in life but time. You can get respect back, you can get the money back, you can get all the material things, girlfriends, boyfriends, you can get them back. You can't get this time back. So I always keep that in mind. It's when we doing this show, is that I want to make the most out of every second that I'm on here with y'all, and that you guys take something good. And you're going to see why tomorrow's show is about legacy. If you missed today's show in its entirety, you will be able to watch it probably in like an hour once it's processed and it's uploaded to YouTube and all that good stuff. But please do so. I need everybody that's in here to come back later and put a comment, put one love under the chat, put Agape under the chat, put philosophy up under the chat. Yeah. But the hope is okay. I'll have it up there tomorrow, Jazzy. Jazzy has 12.8K followers on TikTok. Talk your stuff, Jazzy. Jazzy just sent me her TikTok, so I will be promoting that tomorrow. And this is what I was saying. Like, some things, everything ain't for everybody, right? So Miko, to me, it probably wasn't for her. But like TikTok, it's more suited to the type of fun that she likes to have, and she's great on there. Like, stop playing. Talk your stuff, girl. Agena, what's good? What's good with you? It's not. I don't agree with that, Laura. I believe there is organic love. I just believe that all the wrong things are glorified. So what you have is a culture where people have no options, especially when it comes to the internet. The internet is flooded with so much negativity and nonsense. That's what's promoted, that the other stuff is hidden. It's like you really got to search for something that's going to really make a difference. There is organic. I get it all the time. You do? Okay. Well, what we doing on here, man, is we promoting everybody's social media because it's free. You know, I ain't going to complain today, y'all, about people who can't do the free. But if you can't afford free, you don't need to be nowhere around me. If you cannot afford free, you need to be far away from me. Okay? Because if you can't love on somebody for free, then it's an issue. All right, y'all. We almost up to an hour. Look, if nobody told you they love you, they believe in you, you have value, importance, worth, you can do anything you set your mind and heart to. King Dopus said it, and I do believe in you. Please work on philosophy, self-love, and once we get that self-love moving, we can work on spreading that love to others. All right? Keep the energy positive, and I'll see y'all. I'm about to go on my walk, so if you guys are on Miko, come take my walk with me. Oh, man, I hope Captain make it further than he did yesterday. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.